GPA average of 3.75 to 4.0. At this time, I would like for you to welcome Dr. Carmona Baez and Dr. Gail Rigobert to assist in the conferral of the University of St. Maarten degrees.
Will the candidate for the Associate of Arts in General Liberal Arts please rise? President Carmona Baez, this student has met the requirements of the University of St. Maarten and comes to you with the recommendation of the faculty that you confer upon him the Associate of Arts degree in General Liberal Arts.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Directors of the University of St. Maarten Foundation and by recognition by the government of St. Maarten, I confer upon you the degree of Associate of Arts in General Liberal Arts.
Nicholas Alexander Gums.
Will the candidates for the Associate of Arts in Business please rise? President Carmona Baez, these students have met the requirements of the University of St. Maarten and come to you with the recommendation of the faculty that you confer upon them the Associate of Arts degree in Business. The candidates will also receive their B.Tech Level 4 Higher National Certificate in Business.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Directors of the University of St. Maarten Foundation, also recognized by the government of St. Maarten, I confer upon you the Associate of Arts in Business along with a B.Tech Level 4 Higher National Certificate.
Charisma Arundel, magna cum laude. Roberta Jolene Augustine cum laude. Yoshiko Barnes. Jessica Vanessa Blake. Alize Brown. Brianna Tia Daru. Sunidia Julio Ferrer. Eleni Katwiska James.
Will the candidate, graduates, please be seated. Thank you. Will the candidate for the Associate of Arts in Hospitality and Tourism please rise? If you were to ask me, this student is the embodiment of resilience, tenacity, and grit. President Carmona Baez, this student has met the requirements of the University of St. Maarten and comes to you with the recommendation of the faculty that you confer upon him the Associate of Arts degree in Hospitality and Tourism Management. The candidate will also receive his BTech Level 4 Higher National Certificate in Business.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Directors of the University of St. Maarten Foundation and recognized by the Government of St. Maarten, I confer upon you the Associate of Arts in Hospitality and Tourism Management and the BTech Level 4 Higher National Certificate.
Nancy Bartlemy Kumlau.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the conferring of the University of St. Maarten degrees. Thank you.
will now continue with the conferring of degrees for the University of the Virgin Islands, and we would like to invite to the stage Dr. Safia George, Dr. Karen Brown, and Dr. Kendra Harris.
Will the candidate for Bachelor of Business Administration and Management please rise? You're ahead of me. Madam President, upon the recommendation of the faculty and the School of Business, I am pleased to present to you the candidate of the University of the Virgin Islands for the Bachelor of Business Administration degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the government of the Virgin Islands and the Board of Trustees of the University of the Virgin Islands, I hereby confer upon you in mass the Bachelor of Business Administration in Management with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities.
Donatien Reed Joseph, magna cum laude.
Graduate, please be seated.
Will the candidate for Bachelor of Arts in Elementary Education please rise? Madam President, upon the recommendation of the faculty and the School of Education, I am pleased to present to you the candidates of the University of the Virgin Islands for the Bachelor of Arts in Elementary Education degree. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the government of the Virgin Islands and the Board of Trustees of the University of the Virgin Islands, I hereby confer upon you in mass the Bachelor of Arts in Elementary Education with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto.
Charisse Dums. Merugia Richardson. Romelia Fontinella Smith, magna cum laude.
Graduates, please be seated. Will the candidates for the certificate in secondary teaching please rise? Madam President, it gives me great pleasure to present to you the candidates for the certificate in secondary teaching from the School of Education.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the government of the Virgin Islands and the Board of Trustees of the University of the Virgin Islands, I hereby confer upon you en masse the certificate in secondary teaching with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto.
Makiba Gibbs.
Graduates, please be seated. Will the candidates for the post-baccalaureate certificate in special education please rise and remain standing? Madam President, it gives me great pleasure to present to you the candidates for the post-baccalaureate certificate in special education from the School of Education.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the government of the Virgin Islands and the Board of Trustees of the University of the Virgin Islands, I confer upon you the post-baccalaureate certificate in special education with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto.
Jadira Coffee Samuel. Melissa Fleming. Carrie K. Lawrence. Larissa Ray.
Graduates, please be seated.
This concludes the UVI at USM conferral of degrees and certificates.
And now we will be graced with the presence of Ms. Roberta Jolie Augustine as she pays her tribute. Protocol already established. Good evening. My poem is entitled Gratitude from a Graduate, a tribute to my USM teachers. From freshman fears to senior pride, you all stood firmly by my side. Through formulas, essays, projects, and stress, you shaped this scholar into success. So here's my tribute, line by line, to thank you all for the climb. Mr. Jan van Beek, research was no joke. 50 pages later, I'm still kind of woke. Then came internship, 25 more. You pushed us past our mental floor. Hard deadlines, soft skills, all came through. Mr. Van Beek, I owe it all to you. Miss Marcelia Henry, with cultural grace, took us through St. Martin's time and place. You taught us the past is power in hand. Heritage isn't history, it's how we stand. Dr. Betty Haritaran, polished and wise, helped our professional selves truly rise. From values to vision, with practical flair, you showed us how to lead with care. Mr. Garfield Young, macro was deep. You stirred up the markets in our sleep. GDP, inflation, trade debates, you made us think beyond the gates. Miss Edna Evans, business project grow, taught us that planning is the way to go. Milestones, budgets, and targets in view, I now execute like excess do. Miss Minerva Wigley, accounting champ, tamed our fears of that number swamp. Credits, debits, we balanced with pride. No more panic on the ledger side. Miss Valda Hazel, HR with heart, taught us that managing people is a delicate art. From interviews to policy design, you made every HR moment shine. Mr. Julian Mason, with stats and grace, helped numbers find their rightful place. Means and medians once had me shook. Now I read data like a seasoned book. Miss Karen Hanna, marketing queen, taught branding tricks we'd never seen. From market plans to campaign bold, you turned our pitches into gold. Miss Valda Hazel, you came back again. Teaching business, what, why, and when. The environment, ethics, and the global race, you brought big ideas into place. Miss Josiane Fleming Artson, calm and bright, gave micro and leadership equal light. You taught us how small things shape the world and how good leaders values unfurled. Mr. Garfield Young, yes again, this time with micro, supply and demand pen. You brought back graphs, elasticity too, Economics makes sense thanks to you. Miss Lisa Burnett Davis, algebra guide, helped me solve what I once denied. X found Y, the mystery was done. Now math's no longer something I shun. Miss Florentine Panka, law came alive. Torts, contracts, you helped us thrive. Read the fine print, you'd always say. Now I never just sign my life away. Dr. Yadira Boston, with a voice so calm, guided our speeches with poise and balm. Group dynamics and stage frights tamed. Now I speak with purpose, proud and named. Mr. Julian Mason, math again in play. College algebra found its way. Your patience turned math into my friend. Who knew that my ex and I would make amends? Mr. Marcus Nicholas, with tech in hand, showed us how software helps us stand. From Word to PowerPoint, click by click. Now I present like a CEO, slick. Miss Patricia Arundel, freshman star, helped us see that we go far. From time management to academic tone, you laid the bricks for my knowledge throne. Mr. Michael Chance, English's spark, taught grammar, essays, and writing with bark. You made every word a precise tool. Now my emails even make me drool. Mr. Dean Ducray, the tech whisperer, low-key, showed us shortcuts that set us free. Right-click, troubleshoot, fix it all. You saved my GPA with just one call. So here I stand, degree in my hand, with wisdom built by this brilliant band. You taught me more than just subjects and scores. You opened windows. You unlocked doors. From the University of St. Maarten, I depart with knowledge in my mind and love in my heart. And though I may leave these classroom scenes, I'll carry you all in my future routines. So thank you, dear teachers, for the grind and the grace. You've earned your flowers. Now please take your place.
It's great to know that through it all, you all endured and stood tall. Congrats again. It was our pleasure to teach you. Now go forth, be successful, and to your vision, be vision, be true. Thank you. On behalf of all of the teachers and faculty, thank you. We would now like to invite Mrs. Gibson Ponteflet, Dr. Carmona Baez, and Dr. Gail Rigobert to the stage for the presentation of the awards.
Hamsley is such a gracious young man. Hamsley, do forgive us. In fact, you received the level 5 B.Tech certificate. Let's congratulate him.
Board of Directors Award is given to the student that has made the greatest contribution in service to the University of St. Maarten. And the Board of Directors Award goes this evening to our outstanding student, Nicholas Alexander Gomes.
The President's Award is presented to the University of St. Maarten student who has performed in an outstanding capacity both in the classroom and in extracurricular activities. This year's President's Award goes to Hamsley Bartolini.
The Academic Achievement Award. This award recognizes the University of St. Maarten graduating student who has achieved the highest academic grade point average and is recommended by myself, the Dean of Academics, with a GPA of 3.50. The Academic Achievement Award goes to Charisma Arundel.
Approachable and compassionate, they create a positive and inclusive learning environment where every student feels valued and empowered to thrive. I agree with the class of 2025. The Outstanding Faculty Award this year goes to Miss Juliana Hodge.
Dr. Harris and Dr. Brown for the Best in Class Award presentation of UVI at USM.
It gives me great pleasure to announce that UVI at USM.
And as we continue with our certificate presentation, we would like to invite Dr. Gail Rigobert and GED Program Coordinator Lisa Davis-Burnett for the presentation of the GED certificates.
Good evening, everyone. It's wonderful to be here on this beautiful evening. And I know a few things for sure right now. I know there's some very proud parents out there, proud family. I know that these students have worked very, very hard and they've earned these degrees and these certificates, and I'm so proud of all of you. One thing I'm not sure is if we have all of our GED recipients, diploma recipients with us, but if you guys could all stand and come over here. And then also, I'm going to ask, after the ceremony is complete, if you could come back for a photo op with your GED instructors that are here tonight, and we could take a couple of pictures before everybody departs for home. So you can stand here. Okay, first name is Ariak Bindahan. Then we have Kalia Brown.
That's my baby!
Okay, Jerry Edward. Andrea James. Majida Khan. Yes. Leah Lake. Tiara Lake. Jacques Nazaire. Thank you so much. I didn't see you there around the corner. Sorry to Jada and Ira. I'm told that Jolene is here. Jolene Rismay. Thank you.
Congratulations to all of the recipients of for the GED program. We would now like to go on and invite Dr. Carmona Baez and ESL Program Coordinator, Mrs. Corinne Ujwe Van Putten, and Ms. Ananda Zandam for the presentation of the ESL Level 4 certificates.
Good evening, everyone. Just very briefly, ESL stands for English as a Second Language. We all know that learning a second or third or fourth language is not easy, especially as an adult. And so we at the University of St. Maarten, we run a very rigorous program that we're proud of. And these 4 students made it all the way to level 4, which is our most advanced and our final course. So we are proud to have them here with us tonight. So, Michael Franco. William Keesman, and William is straight A student. The only female in the group, but the prettiest, Yekori Reyes. Finally, Mr. Richard Jean Simon. Thank you, everyone. Congratulations from the ESL division at the University of St. Martin.
We would now like to move on to Dr. Carmon Baez and invite him and Dr. Gail Rigobert, along with Ms. Patricia Arundel, as they do the presentation for the Student Government Association Appreciation Awards.
As protocol has been established, good evening one and all. Just a few words about the Student Association, Student Government Association. They are the voice of the student body. And we've had several team members over the years. And this time we have 3 graduates that have been part of the student government. And they have done over and beyond their duty in their service to not only the team, but only to students and the community. So at this time, I would like to call Nicholas Gums to the floor. Our second recipient of our plaque for their outstanding service is Roberta Yolene. And last but not least is Hensley Batania. Management team who supported Student Government Association activities throughout the semesters. Thank you.
And we will now continue with a very, very special part of the program tonight, the alumni induction. And for this, we would like to invite USM alumna, Ms. Ria Kundera, for the, for the alumni introduction.
Good evening once again. I too would like to join all those before me in congratulating you on your remarkable accomplishment. Today marks not only the successful completion of your academic journey at the University of St. Maarten, but also the beginning of a lifelong connection in the USM community. It is with great pride and joy that we officially welcome you into the University of St. Maarten Alumni Association. As graduates, you are now part of a growing network of leaders, professionals, and change makers who continue to carry the spirit and values of USM into communities and into the wider world. We expect you to champion the cause of the University of St. Maarten, participate in university lectures, conferences, and events, and above all, serve as an ambassador of this institution wherever life takes you. Now, I invite all of you to stand and join me in affirming your commitment by repeating the following alumni pledge. I do solemnly pledge that I will uphold the University of St. Maarten in high standing by the role I play in my community and in the world. I pledge that I will support the University of St. Maarten in its endeavors. I pledge that I will continue to enrich myself, enabling me to better qualify in order to meet the challenges of life. Okay, let's break it down. Enabling me to better qualify in order to meet the challenges of life. This I pledge to the University of St. Maarten. Thank you.
Congratulations and welcome. Please be seated. We would now like to invite Dr. Safia George for UVI at USM for the alumni induction.
Dear UVI alumni, let me be the first to welcome you to the University of the Virgin Islands Buccaneer family. I now invite any UVI alumni in the room, whether in the audience or on the stage, to please stand to be recognized. Again, I'd also like to give a special recognition to Mr. Joseph Lake, who you've heard me talk about, our first CBI graduate from UVI from the island of St. Maarten, who earned his Bachelor of Arts degree. Graduates, you may be seated, thank you. Today, you'll be joining nearly 11,000 Buccaneer alumni throughout the world, including hundreds of alum right here in St. Maarten. Today marks not only the completion of your academic journey, but the beginning of your lifelong connection to the University of the Virgin Islands, your alma mater by the sea. From this point forward, you are part of a global network of UVI alumni, of leaders, innovators, educators, entrepreneurs, and change agents, all united by the excellence and spirit of UVI. As alumni, you're challenged and charged to honor the education you've received by living with integrity, purpose, and compassion. Represent UVI with pride in your personal and professional pursuits. To support the next generation of students through mentorship, advocacy, and engagement. To give back when you can, whether through your time, your talents, your network, or your resources, helping to strengthen UVI for those who will come after you. I charge you to stay connected to your alma mater by the sea lending your voice and presence to the ongoing growth of our Buccaneer family. UVI graduates, please stand. Please repeat after me. Today, I become part of the proud legacy of UVI. I will lead with integrity, purpose, and compassion. I will support and uplift future generations of Buccaneers. I will give back with my time, my talents, and my resources. I will remain connected to UVI and my fellow alumni. Last but not least, I am forever a proud Buccaneer. Thank you. You may be seated. So remember that the university.
And now, for a moment that we have been all waiting for, I would like to invite Mrs. Gitterson Ponteflet to the podium for the tassel turning.
Graduates, please stand. As you stand on the threshold of this new chapter, I invite you to take a moment to reflect on the incredible journey that has brought you to this milestone, filled with perseverance, learning, and growth. Now, with pride in your hearts, you may switch your tassels from the right to the left. And let the world know that you have earned your place among the accomplished. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2025. Let's give them a rounding applause.
There you have the class of 2025 from UVI and USM. Great evening. I hope you enjoyed it. And now it's time to party, celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. They're having a good time tonight because they have graduated. That's most important.
I am so excited for y'all. So excited. Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, this ends my journey to this beautiful event and my journey as some of your teacher, as your teacher for some of you. I just want to say congratulations to you. This is the beginning. You have a lot more diplomas, a lot more certificates to attain, and a whole world to change. On behalf of the University of St. Martin, to all of our participants, our keynote speakers, those that came over from our sister campus, UVI, thank you so much for being here and sharing this awesome moment with us and for being a part of the USM family. Thank you so much. For the board, for your endurance, for your daily dedication. Thank you so much. Parents, spouses, family members, friends, faculty, whether teachers, part-time, full-time, thank you all so much for your dedication and your support. Without you all, this tonight would not have happened. Thank you. You all deserve a round of applause. I would like to invite Ms. Charisma Arundel to present her vote of thanks.
Good evening all. On behalf of the Board of Directors of the University of St. Maarten, I extend our sincere gratitude to the many contributors and supporters who have played a part in making this commencement ceremony a success. We offer special thanks to our Master of Ceremonies, Ms. Edna Evans, for a job well done. Please give her a round of applause. We also would like to thank Ms. Ria Kudan, our alumni, and the students assisting this evening. Our appreciation extends to Mr. Stefan Rogers, the Alize Convention Center, Ms. Edith Peters, and the Friends of USM for their generous support. We now would like to recognize our faculty and mentors whose guidance and dedication have played an essential role in shaping today's graduates. I kindly ask for all faculty members to stand at this moment to be acknowledged. Thank you. You may sit. To the USM staff, thank you for your tireless work behind the scenes. Your efforts ensure the smooth daily functioning of the university and have contributed immensely to the success of this event. Staff members, please rise so we may also recognize and applaud your contributions. Thank you. You may be seated. As we prepare to close this ceremony, I kindly ask for everyone to stand for the closing prayer and remain standing for the academic recession that will follow. I now invite Ms. Romelia Smith to deliver the closing prayer.
Let us bow our heads in gratitude and reflection. Gracious and loving God, as we reach the close of this special evening, I stand here not only as a graduate, but as a grateful heart among many. Today marks the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. And for this journey, we give you thanks. Thank you, Lord, for the strength you gave us when the road was long, for the clarity you offered when the path was uncertain, and for the perseverance to see this journey through. We know it was not by our strength alone, but by your steady and faithful hands. We thank you for the lessons we've learned, both in the classroom and through life itself, and for the ways those lessons have shaped who we are becoming. We also thank you for the incredible people who are here with us today, our families, our friends, our mentors, and loved ones. Their presence, encouragement, prayers, and unwavering belief in us made all the difference. We honor them with deep appreciation, knowing we did not walk this road alone. Lord, as we step into the next season of our lives, may we carry the wisdom, humility, and courage that this journey has cultivated within us. May we use our knowledge and gifts not only for our own success, but to uplift others and bring light wherever we go. Bless each person here, graduates and guests alike, with peace, purpose, and joy. And may we never stop learning, growing, or trusting in the plans you have for us. In your holy and faithful name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Okay, please remain standing as we bid farewell to the Governor of St. Maarten. Thank you, and once again, congratulations to all graduates.
that?
Antonio?
Yeah.
Italian?
Yeah.
I'm going home now. Go over there. Over there. Roll the hat. Alam?
Yeah, this is on me.
Huh?
Oh, this is on me.
Oh.
Okay, GED graduates and instructors to the stage, please. Andrea, Jerry,
Yeah, here we have the director. Here we have the president. Here we have the president of USM. And I just I was very elated in the way this program, went to this evening. And I just want to ask him what he think about what happened this evening with all the graduates and stuff like that. I mean, the way they were responding and to the fact that they got a certificate or their teacher's degree. I just want to know, what do you think about it?
Well, this is the highest moment of the academic year, and I think that our graduation ceremony, our commencement exercise, really represents the inclusivity that we have here. We've had graduates from general education diploma, GED, diploma, English as a second language, to the associate's degree, the Bachelor of Arts degree in business, Bachelor of Arts degree in education, and also the teaching certificates, secondary education. So it's a big celebration of each of these individual graduates, but also of the entire community. All of St. Maarten is celebrating now with this addition to new professionals, people who will come and they'll take leadership positions in our society.
But where does these graduates go from here?
Some of them will continue to work in the schools. Others will be finding new jobs. And yet others will be looking to further their academic career at the master's level, at the bachelor's level, master's level, and even doctoral level.
And you do master's level here?
Together with the University of the Virgin Islands, yes, we provide Master of Arts in education, but also in business, yes.
I think it was a great evening.
It was.
I enjoyed it very, very much.
I'm glad.
You guys did an excellent job.
Thank you.
Your Master of Ceremony, you guys that came in and spoke and stuff like that. It
really
was,
representative.
It was worth being here.
What St. Maarten is.
Yes, it was worth being here. Thank you very much for this interview, and we'll talk some more.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye. There we have it from the president of the USM, and we have finalized the graduation ceremony for this evening. I'm sure that all of the graduates are very happy and elated what happened this evening. And I know some of them were had tears in their eyes because of the fact that they knew exactly what they went through, all of the work they had to do, the journey in terms of getting to where they are now. And I want to congratulate each and every one of them because I believe they did an excellent job in getting to where they are tonight. And I hope that they will continue to do whatever it takes to get to that next level. Some of them, they say, would be going on for their masters, and those persons, I also want to give them all the success that they need in order to get to that place where they will become professionals and be able to get jobs where they would be able to, get to that place where they want to be, and make sure that their goal is there and they achieve the goal that they want to. Again, to all of the graduates, I say congratulations, and I hope and pray that all goes well from here on, because I know it's going to be quite a journey going forward. So we thank all of them, the faculties as well. We want to thank all of the teachers that did their part, the families that did their part, and all of the other delegates that came from UVI. We want to thank them as well for coming over to St. Maarten and joining us here in St. Maarten with the USM. So again, thank all of you for coming along, all of the persons. Can I speak to you a minute? Yeah, I want to thank this young lady. I feel so good knowing that, all of the persons that were there tonight, they have graduated. I just want to ask my good friend, I forgot her name. Shanta. Oh, Shanta, yeah. I want to just ask Shanta how she feels since she now became a teacher. How do you feel tonight?
I feel really good.
Okay.
Because all my hard work has definitely paid off.
Yeah, I realize that.
Yeah.
And where do you go from here?
From here, I want to take a break.
Oh, you're going to take a break?
And then after I want to get my master's and continue on the path of education.
Are you getting your master's here, or are you going to go abroad for that?
Well, I think that St. Maarten is my home, so I need to do it right here.
You do it in St. Maarten?
Right here, yes.
Okay. Once again, congratulations. You, all of you did a great job.
Thank you so much.
And I know how much you work, because you always was by Mirukia and exchanging information, etc. So again, great job. Great job. I want to talk a little while to my sister.
No problem.
Yeah. I want to say congratulations to you. I know it was a tough job. I know you worked extremely hard. I saw exactly what you were doing, and tonight everything paid off. Because tonight you can say this is the end of where you were going, and I'm sure you're going further. I just want to know how you feel tonight.
As you know, I feel a little overwhelmed, but it's only God, I want to just keep thanking God for bringing me thus far. It's been a long journey, but I made it. The most important part is I made it. I believe I'm in my purpose to be a teacher and serve my community. So I'm looking forward on doing that with great joy. And for all of those who are watching and who has pushed me thus far, I want to thank them for their support. Without them and the love of God and my mom, I wish she was here to see me graduate, but only God knows. But thank you to the entire St. Maarten for supporting me. And it's been a journey, but I'm here. I'm a graduate of 2025.
Graduate of 2025. One thing I want to tell you, and I must tell you this. How did you do that tonight with that St. Maarten song?
I sing because I love my island, St. Maarten, and I sing it with all my being to make sure that each and every one understand how beautiful St. Maarten is. No matter what we go through, we are resilient and we are proud to Maarten. That's what I displayed this evening with my song.
I realize that I've never heard a song sang so well in my life. I was like, wow, Muriga is in her element.
Yes, yes.
It was extremely well. Well done, well done.
Thank you.
And again, I want to congratulate you. Continue doing what you got to do. From here on, you're going for your masters, or are you going to stay as a bachelor?
I'm going to take a break maybe for a semester or two, and then I will continue my journey. This is not the ending for me. I'm going to continue my journey. I don't know what it's going to be, but you don't stop learning until you close your eyes.
Cover it. I want you to explain to people as well about UVI, because some of you were from UVI, some of you from USM. People have to understand why you were from different campuses.
Four of us, well, there's a collaboration along with UVI and USM where education is concerned. You can get your bachelor's in administration or business or elementary education, and four of us was able to graduate with a bachelor's in elementary education. There was one also that graduated with a bachelor in business. So some of the programs that are not offered here in St. Maarten at USM, you can work it out with UVI and still be able to graduate.
But UVI, it means that those persons started in UVI in the beginning, or?
Well, the first 2 years you can do the general liberal arts here, and then when you start to concentrate on the major that you would like to do, then if it's offered here in St. Maarten at USM, you can do so, but if it's not and you look into UVI, then you connect with UVI.
Okay. Great, you did a great job, and just continue doing what you're doing. You know you're going to have the support, because it's important to have that. And I want to thank all of your family, especially Shamina.
Yes,
she was there with you from the beginning till the end.
I want to thank my son for pushing with me the late night, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, to make sure that I reach my goal, which is Bachelor of Elementary Education tonight. Yes.
You did it!
Oh yeah, of course.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
The interview.
I want to hear something from the SG of Education, because we just heard something from the minister. I think the minister did a tremendous job, and I just want to the minister was extremely well today. And we have the SG here with us.
All of them was, if you paid attention, even to the speaker who represented the class of 2025.
Did a great job.
Very well. So
Very
the poems was greatly written. Yeah. So all in all, the ceremony was top class.
Top class. I want to also apologize, because in here the Wi-Fi is not so well.
That's okay.
So now and again, it had to come off and go on. And so I just want to let them know we have about 4 or 5 of the programs.
Okay.
Yeah, so that they know.
Thank you, Mr. Richardson, for your interview. And I want to wish everyone a blessed weekend. And this is not the end for me, Richardson. You're going to hear more.
Okay. Take care. Have a great night and sleep well.